Hey everyone, it's Hannah and Stephanie, and you're cooking with us today. So far, right now we have some shell noodles in some boiling water, and we are going to make tuna noodle. That Yummy. Okay, well while that we're waiting, we're gonna cut up some apples. Okay, so what we have over here is 2 freshly picked apples out of the orchard. Look at that, nice and shiny. We've already cut some of it, so you guys don't have to be waiting. But we are going to cut all the skin off, and we're going to chop them up into very tiny pieces and put them in a bowl. After putting them in a bowl, we're going to put some sugar and some cinnamon. Very yummy. It's perfect for side dishes and just to eat for a snack. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we are going to wash the apples. We washed them before we cut them, and then we are going to wash them off now, just to be clean. Shake them off a little bit, and then move some of the peelings off to the side. And the peeler, we're just going to set these down, and we're just going to cut. You want to cut them tiny as tiny pieces. And then right now we're just cutting around the core. Yeah. Put it on the side. Then we're putting them in a bowl too, so we can put sugar on them and put cinnamon on. You want to get as much of the apple as possible off the core without getting the core, the hard core. I don't like getting the green inside, as you can see. I peel it out like this. Even if there's just a little speck, I can't handle it. But that's just me. You guys don't have to do that. You can if you want. That's just how I am. Cut them into pieces, put them in a bowl, cut up the center part, and you can just snap them too if you don't want to cut them. As long as your hands are clean, make sure you wash them before and after you cook, so you don't get any germs, especially if you're working with meat. Especially meat, because you don't want cross-contamination. Yeah. As you can see, we have a lot of apples so far, which is really good. And these apples look nice and juicy and clean. And delicious. Delicious. Okay. Make sure you cut them on a cutting board, but we're not, because we're extra safe. But also, make sure you have a parent when you're using a knife. And while you're cooking, so, yeah. Our parent is over there. 63 miles an hour, so it's still packing a bit of a punch. Okay, well now we are going, the noodles are probably done. Because we got the apples. We're done? The apples. Okay, the noodles. They look delicious. As you can see, they look done. Yep, started boiling. Okay, now we are going to turn off the oven. And then we are going to, right now we put the strainer, you're going to take the strainer in the noodles, and we're going to just put them over the sink and just dump them in very carefully. And we're just going to shake it. Don't do that. Okay. Okay, there are a couple noodles left in there, but we'll scrape them out. That's fine. Okay, after you strain them, put them into a big bowl. And it's okay if they have a little water. It's okay if that is a little, yeah. Okay. Moisture. You just scrape the noodles out. Okay, now that we're done, we are going to put the tuna in, and we're going to go put mayonnaise in. Okay. Okay. Okay, well now, we are going to open up the tuna can, which we have an electric cooler. Stick it on. Yes. Get it on tight.
There we go.
Okay, well while that's working,
I'm going to take a spoon.
sorry if it's a little loud.
And we're going to take the mayonnaise.
So you probably want a lot to make it nice and creamy. Yeah.
And we're just going to... And don't touch your spoon on your noodles, because if you have a full jar of mayonnaise, then you might cross-contaminate, and that's not good.
Okay.
Okay. She is just going to dump that out. Dump all the excess water out. And
Well, now we're over here, and we're going to squeeze out all the tuna juice, because you don't want any of the juice in there. Yummy, yummy tuna.
oh my gosh, I love tuna.
I'll go. Okay, now we're going to put the tuna into the noodles and the mayonnaise.
I'm just stirring this up while she puts it in using a fork. Do not use your fingers.
Don't use fingers, fork. It's better to use a bigger spoon, but you can use a fork.
But to get the tuna out, you want to use a fork. It's the easiest thing. Just going to stir this up. Okay, while I stir this up, she's going to go back and work with the apples.
Make sure you...
Yeah, you don't want stuff like that.
Okay, well, while we're working this,
Okay, we're just going to set this aside.
now, for the side dish, apples, nice and juicy, crispy. Take some sugar, I have mine in a little can here, put some over it. Now, since we have a lot of apples, I'm going to have to put a lot of sugar. You put as much sugar as you want on it, just make sure you don't, well, I guess you can overflow it if you really, really want to. Okay.
But it's all up to you.
Mix it in. Whoa. Okay, no, don't put that in. Okay, then put some cinnamon in it. I actually love a lot of cinnamon. Stir it in. Really good.
And you don't have to put in, if you don't like cinnamon, you don't have to put in cinnamon.
If you don't like sugar, you don't have to put in sugar. But what kid doesn't like sugar? Okay, these apples are looking awesome.
Here's another one. We'll split it in half.
Okay. Well, there you go. Fat apples and some tuna.
Now we gotta get the plate.
Well, it was fun working with you guys, and I hope you understand. If you guys have any questions, message or comment us, and we'll help you out with anything. Thanks. Bye.